Welcome back everyone to another video of Mike on the Move. In this video, I will highlight my adventure itinerary for checking out some of the best places in Costa Rica, including La Fortuna, Monteverde, and Tamarindo. I spent 7 days and 7 nights in Costa Rica, which gave me enough time to explore this country's diverse geographical regions and wildlife, including its volcanoes, mountains, rainforests, waterfalls, and tropical beaches. I will share all my tips and recommendations. You are watching Mike on the Move, Costa Rica. Let's get this video started. For my trip, I rented a car from a local company called Adobe Rent a Car. As you make your way outside the airport, look for your rental car shuttle service right outside. After doing a lot of research, I decided to go with Adobe Rent a Car. I know there is a lot of concerns when renting a car, and fortunately, my experience was great and I would absolutely rent from them again.
We're at Adobe Rental Car today getting my rental car in Costa Rica. So far, it's been a really smooth experience.
It didn't take long to get settled into our car, which was in fairly good condition. Let me know if you have any questions about renting a car in Costa Rica by adding it to the comment section. The capital city, San Jose, isn't worth visiting if you only have 7 days in Costa Rica. Therefore, after securing your rental car, make your way directly to La Fortuna. San Jose is around 3 hours away from La Fortuna, or about 60 miles. There is a well-paved road between the destinations. And please note, you do not need a 4x4 car for this entire itinerary if you rent a car. However, I recommend renting a car slightly higher off the ground to avoid any pothole damages. La Fortuna is one of the most popular and well-known tourist destinations in Costa Rica. One major reason is because it's home to the 7,500-year-old Arenal Volcano. So let's check out the top activities and adventures to have in La Fortuna. One of the best and biggest waterfalls is in La Fortuna. This waterfall is just a few minute drive from the main part of town. You have to pay an entrance fee and then be prepared to walk down a few hundred steps to the waterfall. This fall drops about 200 feet and impresses all visitors with its postcard perfect rainforest views. At the base of the waterfall is a jade-colored pool in a jungle landscape. Getting into the water requires you to make your way through some huge boulders, which can be slippery when wet. Now the best part is that you can swim towards the waterfall, but note that the current is extremely strong, and I say unconfident swimmers should avoid getting too close to the waterfall. We just had a really great time experiencing La Fortuna waterfall. The unfortunate thing now, after having a great experience, is the experience going back up. I think it's like 1,000 steps. It's more like 500 steps each way for a total of 1,000 steps round trip. Up next, I recommend you check out Tenorio Volcano National Park. This park is 1 hour and 45 minutes from La Fortuna, and this park is one of the most beautiful places in Costa Rica and a must-see when you're visiting the country. Why? Because of the park's waterfall and the blue waters of the Rio Celeste. This park has everything you could want in a tropical rainforest natural area. Be sure to wear comfortable waterproof hiking shoes for the 3.5-mile hike starting from the park entrance. Now, the first stop of this hike is the Rio Celeste waterfall. This is a 100-foot waterfall, and to visit it up close, you will need to climb down a long staircase to the lookout point. Next on the trail, you will smell rotten eggs due to the sulfur gases. This is called Los Borbollones, which is the bubbles in English, and it's a spot in the river where hot volcanic gases bubble through the water. Next on the trail, you'll check out La Laguna Azul, which is a small lagoon with its intense sky blue color. At the end of the trail, which they call here El Tenorio, or the fork, is where you find where the two rivers with different minerals meet and mix, forming Rio Celeste, turning the water from clear to that beautiful sky blue color. I got a bag of pineapple and a bag of fresh cut mango. 2,000 colones, 1,000 colones. Let's try this out. No trip to Arenal or La Fortuna is complete without a visit to the hot springs. It's the best way to relax and unwind. I spent an evening checking out Eco Thermales, a thermal spring in La Fortuna. These thermal pools help soothe those muscles after those long hiking days. Next, I recommend you make time to check out Arenal Volcano National Park. This is one of the most visited national parks in Costa Rica with several hiking trails and viewpoints, making it a great activity from La Fortuna. Now, this park has two parts, the main section and the peninsula section. The peninsula section has wonderful views of the volcano, Lake Arenal, and ideal for those with limited time, which is the reason why I chose to see this section of the park. The trail leads to the shores of the lake. Nice area for taking photos or having a picnic. This trail is less crowded than the main trail and has an observation tower with spectacular views of the volcano and the lake. A climb up a few sets of metal stairs to the top will earn you a nice view of the lake and Arenal Volcano. Monteverde, known as Costa Rica's green lung due to its rich biodiversity, is located in the mountainous northern region of the country and famous for its 26,000-acre Monteverde CloudForest Reserve. True to its name, the Green Mountain, it's popular for those who want to get into nature and enjoy a rare, unique place, and is not to be missed during your trip through Costa Rica. The distance between Monteverde and La Fortuna is 3 hours, and although the villages are close, there is a national park in between requiring us to drive around the lake to get to Monteverde. Luckily, the drive is stunning. The roads around the lake to Monteverde town are well paved, but it's recommended to have a slightly more powerful car for the steep hills and to have some clearance off the ground to avoid any damages from those potholes. No 4x4 car needed to visit Monteverde. Driving the winding road through the mountains, you will arrive in a tiny little hilltop town called Santa Elena. Santa Elena is the main town and tourist hub in Monteverde. Here you will find many hotels, restaurants, grocery stores, and coffee, making for a great base to begin exploring the incredible nature of Monteverde. Now, what makes Monteverde special? The cloud forest. There are two well-known cloud forests in Monteverde, Santa Elena and Monteverde Cloud Forest. Between the two, I recommend checking out the Monteverde Cloud Forest because 1, the locals tell me it's the best and the oldest, and 2, it straddles the continental divide. This line divides the continent into the Pacific and the Caribbean, and the crossing can be seen at the Monteverde Cloud Forest. The park offers 8 hiking trails, a little over 5 miles, which you can experience all within a few hours. The most popular features of the park is La Ventana, the window, where you can see the Pacific side of the country to the left and the Caribbean side to the right. The other most popular attraction is the suspension bridge. This iconic bridge is a great place to take a photo and get some incredible views of the treetops. The next site to check out is the waterfall. It's small and pretty, but a good place to also rest up before making your way back out of the park. Next, check out Selvatura Park. It's about 7 miles from Monteverde CloudForest Reserve or 4 miles from downtown Santa Elena. This is one of the more popular parks in Monteverde and the country because of its hanging bridges. These hanging bridges are long, metal, and suspend over large canyon of trees. Selvatura Park offers a suspension bridge hiking package that is 2 miles. This package enables us to visit and trek through the treetops of the CloudForest for incredible panoramic views. Within the 2-mile hiking trek, you will experience 8 suspension bridges. These bridges length from 170 feet up to an amazing 560 feet in length. Wow. All right, I recommend you do come out here. The rain and the weather, very unpredictable. It wasn't supposed to rain until 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's only 1 o'clock, but it's here and we are ready to go.
All right, we're at bridge number 8. This one was put at 95 feet and about 20 meters high.
This park offers many activities, including a sloth sanctuary. You can take a guided tour to learn more about sloths in Costa Rica. If you are planning a trip to Costa Rica, Tamarindo is likely a stop on your itinerary, and for good reason. While it can be busy and touristy, Tamarindo does offer a convenient way to experience the Pacific coast side of Costa Rica. Driving from the hiking trails of Monteverde to the waves of Tamarindo will take you about 3 to 4 hours. The first stretch of the road is the toughest. After the first hour, the roads become much more manageable. Once you arrive, you will quickly notice the line of luxury hotels as well as the sunny, sandy beaches. The main attraction in town is a nice, long, sandy beach that stretches for 2 miles along the main road. The beach is great for relaxing, sunbathing, and swimming with lots of caution. Now, why caution? You should be warned that crocodiles attacks have happened and is a growing concern in Tamarindo. The reason? There is a nearby estuary that falls within the national park deemed important for biodiversity conservation, which means the crocodiles are protected. So warning signs are posted throughout the beach areas. All right, everybody, I'm checking out Tamarindo in Costa Rica. Check out the beach, and then I stumbled across something very unique here. I didn't know existed here. Look at this, right there. That's a crocodile, folks, a crocodile, not too far from the ocean, right there. So next time you come to Costa Rica, Tamarindo, be very careful where you swim. If you want a quick getaway from the main part of town, take a few hours to check out Playa Grande, which is another beautiful stretch of beach just 30 minutes north of Tamarindo. Playa Grande is part of Las Baulas National Marine Park, named for the leatherback sea turtles that return each year to lay their eggs. Playa Grande is a much quieter beach, and for you surfers, it's one of the best surfing beaches in Costa Rica, known for its great waves. Food options are superb and plentiful in Tamarindo, and I recommend you check out the Mercadito de Tamarindo, which is an open-air market with different food stalls. You will love the vibe of this place, day and night. Stop by for a bite to eat and enjoy the live music. Now, for the most important attraction while in Tamarindo are the spectacular sunsets. Each day you're in Tamarindo, make sure to take advantage and watch these sunsets. These are pure magic, full of color that you can only experience in person. Well folks, this is the end of my video, and I hope you found it helpful as you plan your next adventure in Costa Rica. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to Mike on the Move so I can keep you updated on my latest videos and adventures. And by the way, I wasn't able to feature my visit to the famous Crocodile Bridge in Costa Rica in this video. This bridge is a popular stop to check out the crocodiles, and I will feature my experience in my next video. I look forward to engaging with you all soon. Stay safe and stay healthy. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.